Hey guys, Eternal here, and I'm here for a rant, just a full-blown rant about Kenichi's Mightiest Disciple. Let's get into it, guys. Well, to be honest, when I first watched the anime once and twice, I felt like it was a really good show. I felt like it had a lot to offer people, and it was just overall great. The only thing that annoyed me was Miyu and kind of Kenichi because he was full-blown obsessed with Miyu, and I was like, dude, you have so many women that just are so much better than her. So much better than her. Renka, Shigure, Freya, Kisara. Just, why even waste your time, man? And then she's a complete dud. She's an airhead. I don't see the appeal. I really don't. Except, besides the fact that she has a smoking body. But that's it. That's really it. Like, for example, like Renka, I liked her the best just because I felt like her and Kenichi's personality, they kind of meshed well together with each other. Even though the first time they met, she was really hostile towards him, but when she got to dig deeper into his character and really understand him as a person, I felt like they really made a connection right there. And I was like, you know what? Renka would be a far better female protagonist, the main female protagonist, over Miyu, because I feel like she would balance out Kenichi's character much more so. Because she gave him ideas for his death blow, she understood where he was going, and she was motivating him, and she wanted to be that motivating factor that Miyu was to Kenichi, but she didn't fully understand how much he was putting himself through for her. And the fact that he would do all these things, past the anime and into the manga, and all he would get is a thank you? A thank you? No. That's not how that goes. That's not how that goes. Like, I just felt like, to me, when I was reading and watching it, I felt like that was like a kick in the gut. Like, that was really, like, really? Really? No. No. And then Shigure, she's best. She would be so much better as well. Even though she's quiet because she's a ninja and that goes with her mystique and just everything, she would be far better. And she even likes Kenichi in a romantic way, and she's his teacher. His teacher. Like, and then Kisara, even though she's aggressive, she is a badass. Basically a badass. And Freya, same league as Kisara, man, but she uses weapons, but she's still badass. Still badass. But in terms of just who I feel would be better for, Kenichi, I would say Renka all the way. Renka all the way. Just because her attitude and just she doesn't take shit. She doesn't take shit for nobody, even her dad. Like, her main goal is to bring her dad back to China with the rest of the family and train his 1,000 students that he neglected. Oh, man. But as time progressed, she's like, well, I'm going to bring Kenichi's ass with me, too. I'm going to bring Kenichi's ass with me, too, so I can make him some Chinese food. And for some reason, Kenichi's like, I don't think that's a good idea. That's a great idea. I would love a woman to cook me some Chinese food. Can you add some chicken and broccoli with that? Some white rice? Man, that's a killer meal. I don't know why he was so like, oh, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't feel comfortable with that. What's not to feel comfortable? You got a wife right there. She can cook your meals. You can train. I don't know what that seems like a real good deal to me. Especially if you're a high school student. Man, it's a wrap. I don't know why he was so reluctant with that deal. And then what made Renka best girl to me is after Kenichi kind of talked to Renka and said, yeah, there's this girl I know who motivated me to become an even better person than I was before, and to not really be a weakling. She knew from the jump he was talking about Miyu. And then when they had that confrontation between Miyu and Renka, she was like, the only reason he likes you is because he met you first. And I'm just like, that's some real shit. That is the undisputed truth that he just met her first. And that was the only difference. That was the only real difference. Is because Kenichi met me first. Now, if it was reverse and he met Renka first, he would be full-blown obsessed. Obsessed with Renka, which I would have no problem with. Absolutely zero problem. Because Renka is better than Miyu. It's an undisputed fact. You can look at the anime and it's right there. It's right there for all to see. It's like looking at the stars. But instead you see Renka align with Kenichi's destiny. Destiny. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, now the only downgrade is that the anime doesn't pick up where the manga is, and it's been done for a long time. So I mean, if someone wants to pick up the license, they can go back and they can really take off with that. But no, they don't. And I hate seeing good anime like that just thrown to the wayside, and it sucks. It really does suck. It makes you like scratch your head like, you got a real good anime here that's just sitting here on the shelf and being picked up. Same thing with Sekirei. And I did that like a long time ago, and it's like the manga it's done now, but it's like, come on, people, pick this stuff up. It had a huge Sekirei. It had 2 seasons. It had 2. You could easily revitalize that. New animation. Well, I mean, people would probably take the old animation, but you know, it'd be like revitalize it. Look at DxD. Freaking 5 seasons. 5. And it's just edgy. And it has layers upon layers of just stuff in it. But edge is the main edge. And it has 5 seasons. 5. It's like, is it so hard to pick up these animes that were never finished and left off and just roll with it? Is it really that difficult? Really? I just don't understand it. I don't feel like it's that difficult. I don't feel like it. But I don't know. I'm not really an animator, but I don't know. People are fickle with their money, apparently, when it comes to quality. Like, if I was in charge, I would pick up Kenshi, Sekirei, and so many other animes that just were never really finished and had a huge following, and then they were just left to waste. Left to waste. Like WWE and catering and creative. They don't do nothing with their superstars. They leave them to waste and catering. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But I hope you guys liked the review. I'm going to go live maybe tonight or tomorrow. I haven't really decided. It just depends on how, everything goes about. But I hope you guys like this. And I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I hope you guys have a great night wherever you are. And I hope to see you guys soon. Eternal out.